Hey guys, so today I'm going to be making a detox soap for your skin, and I'm going to be using rose kaolin clay from Nurture Soap Supplies. I'm also going to be using red Brazilian clay as well from Nurture Soap Supplies. And I'm also going to be using French green clay from Nurture Soap Supplies. And these clays will help your pores and detoxify your skin and just kind of pull out all of the dirt that's trapped underneath your skin. So I have my melt and pour soap already melted down. I'm just using a shea butter based soap and also a little bit of just plain glycerin soap, not with shea butter added to it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of each of the clays to the soap, and depending on how much you have in a whole batch, so probably about a teaspoon of each of these different clays. If I had a full, maybe 3 cups or so of melt and pour soap, I would probably do a whole tablespoon of each of the clays, but since I only have about a cup, I'm only going to do about a teaspoon. And this will also make for a little bit of a harder bar of soap, but with the added vitamin E oil as well that I'm going to be putting into this soap, it'll help it kind of stay as a softer bar as well. And a little bit of vitamin E. And spritz the top with some rubbing alcohol. Just kind of help that clay to settle down some. And then we'll mix this in. And if you have any spots that don't completely mix in, don't worry about it. It'll actually add to kind of the aesthetic of the bar as a clay bar, and it'll give you some rich clay pigment, and also just some spots of clay that will help spread onto the skin as well. So if you have a miniature blender for drinks or any other type of products that you may make, you can use that to kind of help disperse it. And sometimes I'll actually add the clays to rubbing alcohol and then add it in so that the clays are already well dispersed. But for this bar, when I make it, I tend to just leave it as is. So just make sure you mix it in really well. You don't want too very large clumps. Small clumps are perfectly fine in this. And I'm not going to fragrance this either, because it is a detox bar, and I don't want anyone to purchase it that has sensitive skin and the fragrance oil to end up causing irritation and redness to their skin. This is supposed to help heal your skin and help detoxify your skin instead of harming it, so it's going to be unfragranced. So now that you have that all mixed up, just spray the top with a little bit of rubbing alcohol just to disperse some of those bubbles. Now what we're going to do is we're actually just going to spray some of our molds. This will probably make about 1 to 2 square soaps. We're just going to pour it into our mold. I'll leave a little bit left at the top for room. We'll pour our second bar. Gonna spray the tops of these, that way the bubbles won't stay on top. I'm just gonna scrape down my measuring cup, get the rest of the excess soap out. I'm gonna use every little last drop of this. Alright, we'll give it one last spray. and then we'll let this set, and then we'll come back and unmold it once it's ready. Okay, so the Detox soaps are ready to unmold, so just pull on the sides of the silicone mold, and then you can just pop them out one at a time. And you can see how the different types of clay, if it'll focus, the different types of clay have settled on the bottom right here, and it kind of gives it a good, like a really neat kind of textured look, or kind of like a just different type of design than if you did some kind of swirl soaps. You can, like I said, you can go ahead and get all of the clays mixed into a alcohol solution, a rubbing alcohol solution, and pour it into the soap, because the rubbing alcohol will evaporate. So don't worry if your soap smells like rubbing alcohol, because I've worried about this in the past when I first started doing melt and pour soaps, and it completely evaporates, leaving the fragrance oil behind only. So this would be a really good soap to give to people or sell to people that are having issues with blackheads or acne. It really helps clean the skin. And the vitamin E will help nourish the skin, because a lot of different soaps with clays in it will make the skin feel tightened, and some people don't like that feeling. I personally like that feeling, kind of, because it feels like the soap's doing something, but some people don't like that. So the vitamin E oil that I got from Nurture Soap Supplies as well, they will have the different just kind of aspects of making your skin feel smooth and refreshed. So I hope you guys like this video on my detox soaps. I'll also be making a video on my activated charcoal detox soap and show you how I make it. For right now, leave a comment down below on something else you'd like to see me do. I will be making the one with the activated charcoal, and I'm thinking about making lotions as well, if you guys want to see how I make the lotions that I sell. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day or night wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you guys later next time. Bye.